I'll be crafting Steve, simulating the final battle, and even recreate Chicken Jockey in Lego. Let's go to the video. Alright, it's time to recreate Steve. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know Steve is a little different than the usual Minecraft Steve. First off, he's got a beard and a belly. To make him, I've got our regular Lego minifigures here, like this policeman and this lumberjack. I'll take the torso of the regular minifigure and add cop's pants like so. And then we're gonna take the lumberjack's head, place it on the body, and we're getting there. Let's not forget the hair. He definitely looks like Steve now, but in the movie, Steve is a little different. He has a beard and a full-on belly. To make the belly, I'll be using this piece of Play-Doh. Carefully shape it, and it reminds me of something. He kinda looks like Doughy. Alright, how are we going about that beard? Oh, I've got an idea. I'll use the super glue and a few strings of hair to glue them on the face. I'm gonna do the first piece of hair. It's sticky. And the last one. Wow. Nice. He looks like a Viking now. We're not done yet. We gotta trim it to its size. And then let's give it a shade of gray like Steve has in the movie. Acrylic paint is the best for this job in my book, and I think we're done. Does he look like movie accurate Steve? Leave a comment below. And now let's do house build scene from the movie where he builds his houses. First one is from dirt. Isn't that nostalgic? Then his second house was a cobblestone house. That's more like it. And then his third house was out of pink wool. All of those poor sheep. This looks awesome. Let's move on to the next scene. Alright, so now it's time to make the main villain of the Minecraft movie, Malgosia. She's terrifying. Imagine a piglin sorceress living in the Nether wearing robes. But the worst part, she hates creativity. So let's craft her by being creative. I'm starting with this pig minifigure, but that's way too cute. So I'm taking these bricks and I'll take apart this piggy and keep her head. Then out of these bricks, I'll assemble a rough shape of Malgosia. We kinda don't care about the correct shape because we will be covering it up with a robe. For the eyes, I'll use these diamonds because she has glowing eyes in the movie. To insert them, I'll use my trusty Dremel to scoop out the piggy's head so I could insert the eyes one by one. Let's insert the crystals now. And whoa, this looks horrible. Alright, what do you guys think about her so far? Leave a comment below. Does it look bad? Now let's give her the robe. For that, I'll have to use this cloth. Let's put it on and whoa, this not come together at all. Well, she's a baddie, that means it's good she turned out bad. In the movie, she has this spooky staff, and for that, I'll be using this traffic light and give it to her like so. And ta-da! Okay, now that we finished her, we can say for certain that it did not turn out good at all. I really thought the robe would solve it, but it just not. But the show must go on. That's why let's put her in her awesome throne so she can rule over Nether. And for the final showdown, I'll build this Nether portal so that she could take over the overworld. I'll use these bricks to build like in Minecraft. Let's build the walls first. How many of you know what's the correct size for obsidian blocks to open Nether portal? Leave a comment below if you know. Look, our portal almost works like a door. Alright, it's time to assemble our army and try to take over the overworld. We've got piglins moving in, and then the Great Hog. Watch out, Steve, they are coming. Alright, let's build the piglin army from the Minecraft movie. Despite them being baddies, I really think they are cute. Let's build them from Lego. First up, Piglin Kid. He's small, confused, and honestly scared for his life. Let's construct him from random Lego parts I've got here. I'll take this white torso and let's give it a proper paint job. I'll give it a color purple, obviously, because that's the color of the Piglin Kids. I'll do every side of this minifigure and then let's add the belt to finish the torso. I'll move this to the side and then do the head. I've picked purple color as well. Then my trusty Dremel to cut off the connectors of the Lego piece. This is what we came up with. I want to see where we stand, so I'm going to place the head on the torso. Then I'll use the same connector from earlier to make the piglin snout and glue it on with the super glue. Then let's do the eyes. They have white eyes as it seems. This is what we came up with so far. Looks great to be honest. Oh, and my favorite part. Let's do the mini drawing he did in the movie. I'll give the drawing to the piglin and let's see what Malgosia has to say about this. But before that, let's create the last piglin Bowman. For him, I'll use this drowned zombie minifigure. Let's add hands and then the legs. I'll do the head from the same Lego block piece, but this time it's brown. Let's now add the eyes one by one and place it all together. Whoa, he looks awesome. Let's not forget the crossbow. Here we go, he's ready to wreak havoc. Now the chicken. I'm taking this mini tiger Lego piece and by using the Frankenstein method, I'm turning it into a Minecraft chicken. For that, I'm bringing back fan favorite Dremel. Let's cut off the rear legs for the tiger, and I'll make the butt more square. Then I'll shape the head into being square as well. I'll cut both ears off and then proceed to shape the tiger's head into being a square-ish. This is what we got.
Nice.
Then use a little bit of paint to iron out the kinks, and here we go. A Minecraft chicken. Let's take the minifigure from earlier and place it on its back. We did it! It's chicken jockey. For the brawl, I'll be using a bunch of fighters ready to take on chicken jockey. Then, suddenly, boom! Sonic speeds at the scene, but the chicken jockey gets him easily. A lightsaber swings in. Is that Darth Vader? Nobody can beat him. Let's see if chicken jockey has a chance. He didn't last long. Is that Steve? Oh wow, Steve is a little unhinged. You can stop now, Steve. It's over. You won. While you were not looking, I built this entire official LEGO Minecraft village set because we are doing a lava chicken scene from a Minecraft movie. But first things first, we're gonna need villagers to populate our village. First up, the merchant villager. In the movie, he has a blue cloak and llamas to carry things. Hey! To craft him, I'll use these random LEGO parts like this minifigure and then this LEGO. Let's start from his head. I'll cut off these connectors and gonna fill it in with something. Then I'll do his nose with one of the connector pieces. Let's use super glue so it would stay there. Now I'll draw his frown with a Sharpie, then a little bit of acrylic paint to give him his robe, and then let's do the hood of the robe. This is what we came up with. Now let's give him his iconic buddy, a llama. Now LEGO doesn't make the exact llama I need, so I'm taking our favorite Yarnabee from the last episode. Let's forget what happened to him. Boom, llama acquired. Now don't bother the llama, because you know what happens then. Now we're doing the farmer villager. I have a bunch of Minecraft LEGO pieces, so let's see what we can come up with. I'm gonna make a regular villager right now. And now we need the farmer villager as well. Let's not forget his straw hat. And we're done, here we go. Our little village population is done. Let's recreate the lava chicken scene. Let's put our villagers at the counter. Here's Steve and the gang asking for something to eat. And they make lava chicken, which is hot, hot, hot. Don't worry, Jason Momoa will try out first. And it's too hot, he screams and runs away. All right, it's time to recreate the real-world humans who ended up in the Minecraft universe. I found them really boring, that's why we're gonna make them better. First up, Garrett. He's a has-been gamer from the 80s and he's built like a vending machine. I'm grabbing this official LEGO minifigure. He looks so generic. We're gonna be adding longer hair by cutting them off from the real wig. Snap, 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 we have real hair. Now I'll use super glue to glue the hair on top of the minifigure. Stay with me, this was the most insane thing I've tried yet. You can see me struggling to put the hair on and it just stuck to my fingers. Never try this at home. Second time's the charm. Nope, stuck again. Oh man, the hair had stuck to the head and my fingers. Definitely more glue will help it out. Okay, I'm feeling good about it this time. This is a proof that the hair just stuck to my fingers. Oh wow, he reminds me now of Cousin It from Addams Family. Then let's do the snappy snapping again to reveal his beautiful face. Now that the hair is all in glue, it sticks to everything, but I'm not letting this to stop me. I think it looks a lot more interesting. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Now Henry. He's small but gets into big trouble. I'm using this official LEGO figure with a red hoodie. He kinda looks like he has messy hair, so let's add a bunch of Play-Doh to make it even bigger. Oh, I have a feeling he'll look like with an afro. Not that there's any issue with that. I'll use this LEGO tool to make the hair marks, and I think we are solid. Finally, let's give him his signature gun. He fires the gun and flies away. Well, guess he's someone else's problem. Next, Natalie. She's just a normal girl, no extra flair. For her, since she has no interesting traits and because she works at the potato chip factory, I'll make her out of a cracker. I'll attach the legs and then the head and the both of the arms. Here we go. We made her far more interesting than in the movie. I'd give her an Oscar if this is how she would turn up in the movie. Finally, Dawn. She's the most stylish one, rocking a full tracksuit. In the movie, she has a mobile zoo, so let's see if she can tame my pet Aristotle. She's offering him a treat. He eats her. Oh wow, this is not how I thought it's gonna go. The whole squad is here. I think we're ready to send them back into Minecraft to save the overworld from Malgosia. Now we're gonna do the most epic scene in the movie, the final battle. Malgosia has gathered her army in the overworld and is attacking our heroes. The piglins are eager to fight. Henry uses his potato gun and he's gone. This leaves Steve and Garrett to save the world, and Natalie? Garrett is having a massive fight with a piglin. Steve sees an opportunity to get even with Malgosia. He's on a frenzy, destroying the big hog as well. The piglin had no chance.
I'm Steve.
Henry is back. He just missed all the fun. That was fun. Okay, so now let's continue with the scariest character of Amazing Digital Circus episode 5. First, Pomni. To make her in Lego, I'm gonna use a Dremel to scrub her face off, and now we can paint on a new one. Scary one. I'll use red paint to represent blood. She looks so evil already, but let's give her a full makeover in yellow. Now she looks even scarier than in the show. And that was only one cursed character, but I challenged myself to build all of them in Lego. So another cursed moment was in the softball scene, when Jax was turned into a maid. Definitely got what he deserved. Now, I think I had a maid outfit somewhere in this mess. I can't find it, so I'll combine these parts together and get the maid's outfit. I'll put Jack's head on it and we're done. Here we go, we nailed the look. But every ballerina needs her tiara, so let's give him one from Play-Doh's. Now he is ready for Comic-Con. Let's see if he likes it.
What the heck?
Now finally, there was an evil orbsman, and honestly, I don't know how to make him in Lego.
Huh?
So I'll just use a Hubba Bubba, shape it here, and it's done. Now we can simulate a softball scene where Zooble shoots a ball at her evil version, but in real life, that was probably painful. In this next adventure, Jax became the hunter and shot down Gangle. Let's recreate that in Lego. But first we're gonna need Jax, and I already have his minifigure. We just need to give him a hunter outfit like in the show, starting from this beige pants. And for the torso, I'm cutting it out of this. Make a couple cuts here and here, then take the print and glue on the minifigure like so. Looks like we're almost there except for one thing. Where's his hat? He has this hunter's hat in the show. Is it here? Is it here? Must be here. Found it. Let's put it on top of him. Wait, his ears are missing. Let's remove them from this minifigure using these wire cutters. Snap 1, snap 2. Now I'll just glue them on the hat and he's all set. Final touch is the boom rifle. Let's hand him that. Holy moly, looks smoking hot. Now we can shoot Gangle just like in the show. But the funniest thing in that scene was Zooble in a form of flamingo. And to recreate her, I bought this flamingo Lego set. Okay, this one looks almost like in the show except for the head. But luckily I have a Zooble minifigure. Let's take a head out of it and put instead of Flamingo's head. Now it looks complete, and Jax can try to kill Zooble instead of Gangle. But he won't be able to do it with his fake gun. That's why I bought a real minigun. Wow, she's built different. This is a Snapchat filter that turns everything into anime, and I will use it to recreate an anime adventure scene, although it was not the most exciting one.
Slice of life animes are the worst ones.
I'll start from Pomni and Jax. Let's give them a class uniform. I'll use their original heads, and then let's see what we can find in this pile of clothes. Oh, this suit torso will do. Let's replace it with the current one for Jax. Right, for the Pomni, I'll use this school dress. Looks like they're back to school. Right, let's do Gangle. I'll use this white torso and draw the school uniform, like so. I'll use this flat tile piece for the head. I'll carefully draw the eyes and then the mouth. And let's put it on top of the torso, and here we go. We've got all the characters. But wait, where's the class itself? Let's do that now from bricks. Whoa, looks good. Let's put them behind the tables and the class is ready to start. Wait, this doesn't look quite right. In anime adventure, they're all flat and hand-drawn in anime style. Let's use Snapchat filter that turns everything into anime. Okay, I just need to turn this on, then press this button. And yeah, it works. We did it, guys. It looks great. Now let's recreate it shot by shot. Another scene I want to recreate is a stargazing scene where Jax finally realized that he doesn't actually have a tail.
Where's my tail?
So I quickly built a dark wall to represent a night sky, a picnic area with hills, benches, and finally I got these Lego stars that actually glow in the dark. Now to the tail. So I took this minifigure of him, and for the tail I will use a Play-Doh. I'll use the exact same color and stick it to the back. Now he reminds me of a squirrel. Now the most interesting part was where Moon had a crush on Cain. And to build her, I'm using these glow-in-the-dark tiles. And for the eyes, I will use these Google ones, so that she could stare at Cain all the time. Dang, this Cain can't pick up any signs. Now, for the next scene, we're gonna take all of the characters and throw them in the can of gray paint. See ya, guys. Okay, let's fish them out. This is messy, like seriously messy. The paint is everywhere. Woof, I ruined the table with this crap. Looks like that was a disaster. I ruined them all, but I only wanted to recreate a scene in a bar where they were all black and white. And Regatta looks so gorgeous in her small black dress. Let's at least try to save her. I'll start with the dress to impress. It was black, so I'll paint it. And it's not that easy, I need to be careful. Alright, the dress is done. I'll do some face detail now, like the eyes and then the mouth. Well, she came out bad. Anyway, let's place her at the bar. Wait, where is the bar? I'll build it from these parts here and these parts there. Awesome. And I put a lot of details in this, like these bottles of whiskey, and whiskey. Now let's sit down Regatta at the bar along with all the other characters. Wow, now she does look good compared to them. Before I build the last character, I need to build the whole oval office for it. Let's start with the base plate. Then from a bunch of pieces, let's build the walls. Then the table and a chair, American flag right here. And finally, I want to add that funny dog picture in the background. For that, I'll use this flat Lego tile. Let's use some paint to draw that picture. I'm going to need all of my focus to pull this off. Getting the background first, yes. Now carefully his body. Let's add his face here. Nose and eyes. And finishing touches. Here is the picture, simply lovely. And let's add it there next to the door. Let's finally build the character. And you know it, it's gonna be Pomni. In this adventure, she's president of the United States. That's why we're kit bashing these two minifigures. Alright, let's do the hands now. And we've made Pomni as a president. She looks so amazing. Let's sit her down. But in the show, Pomni is defusing the bomb. That's why I bought this bomb toy. And we need to defuse it before the time runs out. We're running out of time. I'll cut the wire with these wire cutters. Is it red or black? OMG, I can't decide. Is it gonna blow? Can't look. Phew, I think we've got it. We safely defused the bomb. Look, Pomni is also happy for us since we saved her life.
FBI, open up!
Who's that? It's Gangle strapped with dynamite.
Huh?
Everybody hide! And that's all of the characters and scenes I wanted to show you today. Leave a comment which you like the most.
Stay frosty.